So why do some people always go after their dreams and others just sit around waiting for stuff to happen to them? Why does it seem like some people just attract success and others can't run away from failure? I got you. In this video right here, you'll find out what drives people to take action to change their lives for the better. Let's continue with the video, man. You have to understand we're all equal as souls, but we are not equal in the marketplace. Is it possible to make twice as much money in the same amount of time? Yes or no? Okay. Is it possible to make 4 times as much money in the same amount of time? Yes or no? Right? Is it possible to make 10 times as much money in the same amount of time? Yes or no? The answer is yes, of course. But how do you do that? Well, it's actually really simple. You just have to spend more time improving yourself than what you do in any other job. You have to work harder on yourself than anything else. You have to develop skills and abilities, and not physical skill, I mean emotional skills. The ones that get you to follow through and stay committed to a plan. And if you develop certain skills, guess what? Certain skills are more valuable than others. Now, let's avoid being judgmental, but I'm going to ask you a question. Why do you think cashiers are paid so little? Again, let's avoid being judgmental, removing any type of individual from the situation. We're just asking a question. Why are they paid minimum wage? And well, the answer again is simple. Anybody can undergo the training in less than 2 hours and be ready to do the job. They're not adding too much value to the company. In fact, they're easily replaceable. You don't even have to be able to do the math at this point. The computer does it for you. Anybody can be a cashier. And let me tell you this, all of life in business is about one thing. Do more for others than anybody else does, and you'll earn more than anybody else. Do more for others. And that's why we say business is a spiritual game. Because almost every religion talks about love thy neighbor like thyself. So it's about adding value. Your job is to figure out, how can I add more value to everyone else? How can I do more for others than anybody else? The secret to life is to find a way to add more value. Obsess over what you can do to offer more to the customer than anybody else in the marketplace. Ask yourself, what can I do? How can I do more? How can I give more, be more, create more? That's how you build a brand over time. You see, because you can get where you want to be financially, whether it's another 10K a month, 20K a week, per year, doesn't matter. But you just got to find something where you can start to grow. And just start small. You may not make a whole lot of progress at first, but believe in yourself and your ability to help yourself get to where you are now, to where you want to go. You can do it. I believe in you and your process. Yo, really quick, if you found this video to be helpful, please make sure to help me out with the YouTube algorithm by hitting that like and subscribe button so we can reach more people and help them live a life of abundance. Alright, let's continue with the video, man. By the way, most people get excited about something, they start for a little bit and then they quit. How many of us have done that in the past? Let's be honest with ourselves, okay? Let's not lie. We all have done it. Whether it's going on a diet or working out or reading a book, whatever it may be. I used to do this too. I used to beat myself up all the time for not doing what I knew I was supposed to do. Because, I listened to a couple seminars here and there, but I didn't see the results. What I did not realize was that I wasn't applying enough of it to my day-to-day life. That wasn't until I heard Tony Robbins. Tony says, repetition is the mother of skill. And I found that to be true in my journey. Because I would learn something for the first time, and I would expect myself to be perfect. No wonder I was discouraged. You see, if you want to be good at something, you have to do it over and over again. Because if you don't repeat it, here's what happens. You take off with all this excitement, and once you hit certain road bumps along the way, your reaction is what ultimately determines your success. How will you react when it seems like you're off course? Most people will freak out. Oh my God, I'm off course. I'm doing something wrong. I shouldn't be doing this. Oh my gosh, what am I doing with my life? But somebody who's smart just goes, okay, I'm off course. Let me just correct. Off course, okay, correct. Off course, okay, correct. Off course, okay, correct. All you have to do is make these little corrections along the way, and you'll get where you want to be over time. It's not a straight line. It's never going to be a linear path. And if that's what you're looking for, if you're looking for a straight line on how to get rich, how to avoid doing the work, you know that doesn't exist. Don't lie to yourself. Don't sell yourself short. What you can do is this. You can zigzag your way through. Make little corrections along your journey and land exactly where you want to be 5, 10, 20 years from now. And you don't have to do it all by yourself. You can learn from other people's experiences and save yourself those crashes or concerns along the way, just by guiding yourself one step at a time. But just so you know, all of this is going to be controlled by your fears and your beliefs. So jot this down. What gets in the way? Fear. What gets in the way? Beliefs. What will transform me? Courage and a new belief. And I know that sounds overly simplistic, but it's true. We all do what we believe. How many of you know someone who probably needs to hear this and take action to transform their life, but they can't get themselves to take the first step because they lack the belief? So strongly believe you can achieve something, and you're already halfway there. So thank you for taking the time to watch this entire video. I educate myself every single day so I can bring this type of content to you guys. If you guys can't tell, I'm so passionate about this, and I love doing this for you guys. I love coming out here and delivering every single time. If you want to learn more, I'll see you right here. Let's go. Let's do this.